BammaNation, Dixie Jean here at Knuckleheadz Gym in Oxnard, California. Right now we're talking with Joseph Leonidas Henle, getting ready for Badbeat 12, coming March 28th. First off, how is training going for you?
It's good, feeling really good. My weight came down really fast, so feeling really solid there, and feel like I'm in good shape and getting good work here and down at Rain, so can't complain.
Alright, well, going into this, you're actually coming off a fight where you actually broke your hand against Cosio. Let's walk through how that happened. You learned early on in the fight, right?
Yeah, it was about 30 seconds in. I think I broke the hand, and then when I took him down, we got in a position, rolled over the hand, and I think that's when the bones displaced. And so, still went through, finished it. We really wanted to knock him out, but with one hand, we just kind of wanted to get the fight over with. And so, took him down in the second round, choked him out. We're good. And then had surgery a week later. They put a plate into the hand. Everything had felt good. We were really excited. And then 2 months later, I still couldn't make a fist. That was the best I could do. And so the doctor was like, "No, we gotta yank the plate out." And so in May, we had surgery number 2. They took the plate out. Said we were out another 4 or 5 months. And so really, it's just been a long, arduous, try to heal the hand process. So, but now we feel good. Feel like we've given it enough time. I don't have any problems with it in training. Nothing, no pain, no nothing. So I feel really good now.
Now going back into training, did you have to compensate for that? Try to do work on different things? How did you start out?
Not so much. I mean, we really just started slow, just hitting the softer bags. We stayed away from our bigger, heavier bag, and didn't really do too much sparring for the first couple of months. Just really worked on getting the body back into shape. Shake the cobwebs off, and then eventually we just started cracking a little harder and harder, and no pain, no nothing. So we're good. I mean, you don't want to sound cocky, but I have every advantage. I'm bigger than him, probably faster. I know I'm stronger. I just, anybody can get you, but if I even stay, if I stay on point, it's going to be a quick night for him. So hopefully we'll see. I mean, really, and the big thing for me in this fight is just to see how my hand holds up. Like, really, I'll give you the game plan. I'm going to try to knock you out. That's it. I want to see if my hand will hold up, so I'm going to try to hit him in the face as much as possible. Yeah. You're either going to see him go to sleep or you're going to see me pissed off because my hand broke again. So really, that's the big test. I want to see how it's going to hold up. If the hand breaks, I'm done. That's it. That'll be the last one. And if not, we'll kind of reevaluate after that and go from there.
Well, you are a tough guy, especially with a name like Leonidas. First off, how did you get that name, Leonidas?
I was coaching when the first 300 movie came out. I was coaching at Thousand Oaks High School, and I had a big, thick beard, and I was probably about 235 at the time. And I was beating up on one of their better 215-pounders. And they weren't, none of the kids really wanted to talk to me. It was kind of like, yeah, not really sure. And so one day one of the kids comes up and he goes, "Hey, coach." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man? Can we call you Leonidas?" And I was like, "That is the most awesome nickname I have ever heard. Yes, you can do that. Thank you very much." So then the students started calling me it, and so the wrestlers would call me that. And then when I would substitute teach, the students would call me that. Like, "Are you Coach Leonidas?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." That's awesome. So it was kind of fun. It's just kind of fun. The connotation of Leonidas is a cool, king, monster, beast, But it's just fun that the kids thought that was something cool that they could call me, and it just kind of stuck. I think it's cool, and so we went with it. It's fun.
No, it works for you, and you still maintain this awesome beard.
It keeps it nice because I don't have to shave. It's the bane of all men that they have to keep a clean face. It's almost like women and their legs. If women could grow hairy legs and it was sexy, it would be a big thing.
Right.
It's not sexy. Please don't do it, ever. But the beard is, it can be a form of sexy thing. And so I'm lucky enough that my lady loves my beard, loves my hair. I'm good. I'm in the clear. I keep it trim. I don't look homeless, and everything is good.
Well, and you still exemplify your name as well.
Yeah, it holds up well, and even a couple of things like shout out to my buddy Torrin Simpson, his Instagram official beer god. He's got a Twitter, and they're coming out with clothing that everything has a beard. It's awesome. They put beards on like Rosario Dawson and what's his name, Chris Helmsworth, the Thor guy. He's got a beard and one. It's hilarious, and they're coming out with shirts and stuff. So shout out to Torn, they're doing fun stuff over there.
Well, you were talking earlier about training down at Rain, teaching. Obviously, you have a lot going on in your life. How do you balance it all?
I steal every hour of every day I possibly can. My schedule is real hectic. I have the love of my life living down in Temecula with her babies, and so I try to get there as much as possible. So really Friday nights through Monday, Friday nights through Sunday I stay in Temecula, and then I drive Monday morning to Orange County to train at Rain. Then I drive to Thousand Oaks to work. Then I drive back to Temecula to see them one more time for the week. And then Tuesday morning it's back to Rain, back to Thousand Oaks, out to Ventura, then Ventura back to Orange County, back to Thousand Oaks. I mean, it's pretty much just doing this. I put about 1,200 miles a week in my car. So yeah, it's a bit of a grind, but I got to get the training in. But I got to see the babies. I love those two little girls and Leanna, and I just want to be with them all the time. So whatever it takes to be able to pay my bills, be with my babies, and have a great time. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of support coming from them, given that you have to do all this traveling so often.
No, that's a positive too. Is everybody is real supportive. They kind of know the deal. They want to see me succeed, and so they know I need to go to these different places, and I got to do this and I got to do that. And even though it does take time away from them, they kind of know. And I talk to them all the time, and even when I'll tell you a story. So this totally made my life. It was awesome. I was having just a terrible day training. It was just one of the worst. I was just like, this sucks. I don't really want to fight. I'm done, tired, grumpy. And I told Leanna, and Leanna was kind of like, oh, okay, relax. You'll be fine. Just a bad day. I'm like, yeah. And so then we finished talking. And about 20 minutes later, I get a buzz on my phone, and I pick it up, and it's a little MP3 file. And I play it, and all I hear is, Joseph, we love you, Joseph. And then Jolene pops on, love you, Jophus. Can't quite say my name yet. I literally just melted. I was just like, I'm now a puddle of goo. Everything that was bad in my day and anything is now gone. The light is now shining through whatever. I'm the happiest person on the planet. And it literally just made my day. And training's just been ultimately better every day since. That one moment literally was just like a shining moment for me. And now I'm like, oh, sure, I have a bad day at training. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Hey, babies, how you guys doing? Sweet, I'm perfect. So nothing really bothers me at this point. I want to hang out with my family. Fighting's fun. I'm having a great time with it. But, the important thing to me is to be with them and just kind of do the family thing. I'm loving that.
And are they going to be at the fight?
My lady will be at the fight. Leanna will be at the fight, but the girls aren't.
They're little too young.
Yeah, they're 2 and 3. So they're super young still. And
why is he hitting that guy?
Yeah, it's one of those things where they can't quite understand it yet. We've watched fights, and they don't freak out. They just kind of like, okay, whatever, it's on. And they go do something else, and so, but it's a little young to still get them more or less really into that. So.
Well, with fights too, it's kind of like games you see on television. It's exciting and stuff, you watch it, but when you're there in person, it's a totally different world. Yeah,
it gets a little crazy. Leanna's never seen me fight before, so she's she's been kind of like, not sure, but her whole family's coming out, and she gets along amazing with my mom. They love each other to death, and so my mom's gonna be right there with her, and my mom likes to sit front row. She gets all excited, so.
She's gonna help her.
Oh yeah, so
get it through it.
Yeah, and so we always have a good section of people that come out to support, and we all get them all in the same section, so. It's never like you feel alone at a fight. If you're there to cheer for me, there's going to be a lot of people around you also doing the same thing that could tell you stories just like you could tell them stories, and so everybody tends to have a really good time.
Now, having her come to this fight since she hasn't seen you fight before, is it adding more pressure, or is it just more of an incentive to get that really big knockout?
No, to me, either way, the fights are just fights. They're not. When you watch me come to a cage, you never see me upset or angry or, I'm not one of these guys that's like got to be all intense. Yes, I've come out to Backyard Boogie, I'm on a boat. Like, my last fight, for the last BAMMA fight, I tried to come out to Dirty Diana. The mic guy just messed it up. Like, I don't care, for me it's a laugh. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to fight. It's 15 minutes of work at the most. Mm-hmm. Really the crappy thing is, especially my last 2 fights, the fight before the last Badbeat, I tore my MCL and broke my hand. and then fought at, you know, Badbeat 11, broke the hand again, 2 surgeries later. So I'm just really getting tired of getting hurt. So that's the thing that sucks. I mean, I'm at 22 fights total, I think. So it's just getting to a point where it's like, you know, something needs to happen, you know. But when it comes to the fight, I'm like, it's just a fight.
Got it. Obviously, you have a home base that's very supportive. Who's sponsoring you for this fight?
My big sponsors are Big Al's Man Cave. They were on me last time. I kind of surprised him last time. He's a good friend of mine. He's got the most amazing man cave I've ever seen. Helmets from Pro Bowls, Super Bowls. He's got an imprint of Muhammad Ali's fist that's autographed, and shorts, and I mean just all kinds of amazing memorabilia. And he wanted to support me. He wants a pair of shorts and some gloves to go up on the wall, which to me is a huge honor because I mean he's got some of the most amazing memorabilia, and so you know, for him to want to put something of mine up there, it is a really big honor. So I was super excited. So we're gonna have him, you know, riding along with us. Tri-Costa has always been a great sponsor of mine. They've always really come through for me. Thank you, Michelle. And so they're making me a new shirt for this fight, and so really happy about them joining the team. WrestlingMart.com, obviously, it's a California wrestler, awesome sweater. They kicked in, they helped me out with some, you know, some new gear, some new shoes, and a couple of hoodies and things. So, you know, they've got great prices, phenomenal deals. I was just at the showroom down in Irvine the other day. Super friendly guys, you know, a lot of great stuff going on there. So, you know, shout out to them. And, you know, we're still looking for a couple. You know, I got a friend that's probably going to jump on, you know, and so, you know, everybody that wants to get with us, you know, we'd love the support. You know, really the big thing for us is I want to find out if people want to sponsor me, I want to help them in terms of not just like, hey, give me money, and I'll be like, hey, you know, I want to try to, you know, help those. Back. Yeah, you know, and it's hard to really get that return on investment when you sponsor fighters. So anybody that wants, you know, to work on a sponsorship, come holler at me and we'll work on a whole package. So.
Now you're talking about sponsorship. It's kind of a win-win situation when it comes to you because you are a very standout guy. You want to help those who help you. But how can people reach you if they do want to be a sponsor?
Big thing, they can either get a hold of my manager, Bryce Armendariz at Royal Sports Management, or you can always just get at me on Facebook. I've got a fan page, Joe Leonidas Henle. You can have my personal page, Joseph Henle. You can get at me on Instagram or Twitter. Both handles are at Leonidas MMA. So, you know, and I'm also real fan responsive too. So anybody that sees it, add me, you want to talk, you got questions, you know, you want to lose weight, you know, I used to be 270, you know, I cut to 85s now, like I got a good deal on that. So anything you guys need, I mean, I like really being interactive and helping people out, or even just fight questions in general. It's a lot of fun for me. So, you know, I love it when people talk to me. So add me on everything, talk to me, tag me and stuff, you know, say what's up.
All right, well, from personal experience, you know, those little kids may have been intimidated and gave you the name Leonidas, but you're a very approachable guy, so that's very nice to know.
I try, a little bit of both. That'd be scary and also just soft as just goo a little bit, so what are you gonna do?
All right, we all know that if you just send a sentimental video, cheer him up during the day. If it's a bad day, you're putty in his hand, so, well, actually no, he's putty in your hands. Joseph Henle, you can see him take on Ronald Lebreton Jr. March 28th at Commerce Casino.